Hi everyone. Today in this video we will learn something. In our course, script your own future yourself. Yeah, really script. Like a script, like a scenario, like a code. So we will start with the code. And today we will start programming already with the homework. So today you will have a homework. And the subject is the information. Master information, master the universe. You know that this phrase, something like who manage the information, or who mastered the information manage the world, right? Or master the world. So this is really true, because when you become to know what the information is, it really is, right? And truth information is, and in computer usually have like even a boolean type of the information, true or false. And so when everything in your life becoming true, you really master of your own universe. So let's continue to understand deeper. So what's the difference between data and information? So data or information? Because what book is this, data or is this information? Or is book data for me and information for you? Or otherwise, for me, information for you, data? Or for all, both of us, information? Let me show you, like library, for example. We have library, like huge library, like this one. I like this one. So we have such kind of library. We have a lot of books here, right? And open image in your tab. Yeah. I have a very sensitive mouse. It's just a little bit broken. So, okay. This is the library, right? A lot of books, a lot of data or information. And because this is my course, I will tell you my opinion. That in my opinion, in my very opinion, the data is uh, almost everything. Everything we can see, touch, feel. This is data. So we are living in data world, and all of this data are vibrations, right? Because we can feel only vibrations. We cannot feel material because we feel with the sensors of vibrations, different frequencies, like sight, like sound with ears, or like our touching, also with different frequencies of the vibrations. So this is the data, like in matrix, you remember, right? It's like data, just flowing data. So we are living in flowing data. And the information, this is the data transformed into a form where I can use it for my good, or for universe good. If I build a universe, then for good of the universe, right? So the information is useful data. So let's find out how we can use it to transform data to information, right? And let's understand, why are you already an IT specialist even if you don't know it, right? Let's just to determine, because the terms are very important, because the terms are really is like bits or bytes or words of the communication, and if we cannot understand each other, then what makes sense in this communication, right? So the IT means informational technologies. So informational, and the very basic informational technology is transforming data into information. So if you ever could transform a data into information, and if you can see this video and understand what I'm talking, then absolutely you did many times in your life. So you're already an IT specialist because you are transforming your data of your sensor from the universe into information that can make good for you, and you can use it. And today so yeah, what I want to uh, highlight here, that the many things people understand are very complicated, in fact are very simple, in fact almost I don't really know what is complicated. If something is complicated, it means that we did not have enough energy or time to divide or disassemble this complicated thing in many simple things that I understand. And this is transformation of data into information. So let's start with what? Okay. Go back. So first of all, let's see how we can do this into application, right? The very simple application. Here I have this is the our Bank of Ukraine, like national bank, not like government, like but national. So and probably private, which is already false, right? It could not be. So the issue that we are liars in our life, hypocrites, right? If I pronounce it correctly. So we lie to ourselves so much. This is why we cannot have even communication, good communication with ourselves, with a self, to find out who we are. So, and here we are trying to program computer. Why are we trying to program computer? Because programming computer is much simpler than programming ourselves. And by programming a computer and writing script for the computer, we are learning to write scripts for us, for me, for my life. Yeah, so for example, this is very simple example of the information. Even if you can read in Ukrainian, it's just names of the like Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, yuan, Czech krona, Dutch krona, no, Denmark krona, and so on. So this is the API of the current exchange rates to exchange day to day of different currencies, comparing to Ukrainian hryvnia. And what I would like to have as this is the data for me, but for someone who are selling the currencies every day to earn money from this, yeah, and this very stupid, right? Why should I do such a stupid operation that have no any added value just to earn money? Is it stupid? Yes, this is stupid. Why? Because we are stupid. Because, for example, by our own constitution in Ukraine, we could live the same way like Arab Emirates live, or Mongolia, or Denmark, right? Like they share the income of the country between the people, the citizens, and then we do not need to do such a stupid job like selling or buying currencies just for making money, right? Not because this is really need for someone and I just solve a real problem, but we just need to this to make money. Do you agree with me? If you agree, just comment. If you not, just comment. Okay, so what we do? We just copy the link, this link, and this is the source view, and this is how the Firefox shows me if I just open this link. So it formats already, so like we can use raw data as it is really taken from the internet, and this is like it formats for the JSON format. This is a some kind of format like Word or some other format, and this is JSON. And here we can see all these currencies already formatted with different colors, columns, and so on. And we need to show, for example, here in my what is this? This is tray status bar or something. I need to put this currency rate for the currency I would like to choose, and it should update it every 1 minute, for example, right? So how we do this? We write a script for ChatGPT to write a script. You can use Gemini, you can use any other large language model that can handle this, because ChatGPT handle writing scripts, simple scripts, but all complicated scripts or programs, applications, we can split into simple scripts. And even if the simplest part of the script cannot be done with the ChatGPT, some kind of human can do this, right? So hello, write me an application in Python. I know the Python has such some libraries just to use this tray icon. In Python for Mac OS to read the currency rates from the URL and show in the system tray the selected currency. And when I click the tray label, it shows a list of the currencies with their rates and quit item. The list should have, because we don't need to have all of the currencies, right? For example, I sell only USD, Canadian dollar, pound, British pound, for example, and euro. So, okay. And we send them. Okay, and this is not, this is another way how it does it. And let's see how it will work, because for the original Ukrainian version of this course, I made it with a Python, and it did it with ramps, and now it's PyObject, PyObject. I don't know, really. I don't know. Probably it should work, right? Why not? We just copy it. We just copied the code of the Python. So probably I have it already here. Here I have, yeah, I have already the status Py, and let's then create the status 2Py, for example, right? So here, and I can see that NS object, NS status bar, and NS menu, everything of this are okay. It's not here because I need to install something, right? So let's continue reading what this the ChatGPT is answering. Save the script to a file, currency tray py install require libraries. Okay, we just install require libraries, and I know this is pip3 and it's installing some libraries. Okay. Yeah, it's a different library, not the one I used in Ukrainian version. Okay, so now we will have the application in the system tray showing us the data we can use to earn some money, for example, which means that this is already information, right? So it's installed and I can just run it Python 3 and status. Wow, why we didn't change it? Okay, then we can do this like currency tray. Okay, here we have, I did not save it, right? So I save it here. Let's see, still we have this in editor we have like warnings like currency tray. Okay, warnings like is not defined, this class is not defined, but it seems like maybe it should work, right? Let's see. And it's running. No, it's not running. Okay, so we do not code. Remember that we do not script more than scripting the ChatGPT, right? We just do this. So I just copied the error and okay, with this it fixes something. Let's see. We can see what the difference by using the git. We're using git repository. So let's save it like here. What we have say currency tray. Okay, it's not there. Oh, okay. I will save it here. Why? Okay, currency tray. This is English version. New file. Currency tray Python. I save it here, and then I go this. I need to change to this folder, right? I need to go here to run it from this folder, this file. So what I else need? I need to commit the changes so I can see what is the real change from the ChatGPT. So ChatGPT coding only or Gemini. So I'm not advertise the ChatGPT, but it's working. Okay, right. So I just copy this code and read what else do we need. Okay, we already did this. So I just do this code. Okay, I copy it and paste it here. And I can see some changes, right? But not really much. Not much really. And it seems it's not working this way. Okay, let's try to run it. Currency tray and no. Okay, the third try. So it looks like there is still an issue with the interaction between PyObject. Okay, and then at the third time, it understood that impossible to do it, and writing this script I used already in other versions. So, okay, and this script is really short, right? So writing such an application is really short. Code, only 32 lines of code of the code, right? Let's see how it works. Yeah, it's fetching, and it cannot get the information. Failed to get currency rates USD. Okay, quit, two quits. I've seen this issue already with two quit. I don't know why. I could not find the solution really. Uh, I did not spend a lot of time because, of course, I can find it, but I don't really want to spend hours because it was not so obvious. And let's see why I did not install these ramps and request. Request we already installed the previous like tries with another library, and ramps already installed on the computer. So okay, let's see what does it do, or what the change. Second try for the currency try Python. Okay, so commit. I don't understand what is not. Oh, I committed all the files. Okay, no matter. Uh, they already changed, so that's okay. Let's see what's the difference. What is it? Yeah, like print. Oh, insane. It's not the change really. It's just like printing the information in the console to see what's wrong. Okay, let's try. Let's see. Yeah, it prints a lot of information, like probably all the rates and extracted rates. Yeah. Okay. It seems like we can, in this way, it prints. Now it will analyze the answer and update the script to fix the issue. Yeah, very interesting. I didn't do this with ChatGPT before, really, because I mean, in such interesting way, because usually it writes from the first try, and now I see it's different ways. But of course, we need to understand, or maybe I need to understand that uh, ChatGPT don't really write, and it's not an intellect. It's not artificial intellect. It just combines by the vectors and distances between them, and those vectors are words or tokens saved in the database, in the vector database, and it does just calculations, simple calculations. And so there are just a lot of samples of the code already that ChatGPT can analyze. uh, we just save it and see. Yeah, we have changes. We see some changes we have. Maybe it will work already. Here the quit application is removed somewhat. I don't know why. Somehow it's removed. Okay, we just run it and we see another error. So okay, let's see how many tries we need for the ChatGPT to do this. Yeah, because for Ukrainian version, it did it from the very first time, and it worked. So third try for currency tray. I thought it wouldn't be such a long lecture, but as you can see, ChatGPT is not in the mood today. Maybe they optimize something and something is a little bit broken. Okay, let's see what changes now we have. And as I can see, yeah, yes, maybe none. Okay, now it's set instead of array. Or okay, I don't really understand these details because I need to read it carefully. But now, really, I think we can we can be sure that it cannot done this application. It's like third or fourth try. Uh, so what it does, and let's try just analyze this and read the code. Just trying to read the code and understand that this is the data. For now, for us, this is the data if we do not have such experience in the programming in Python, like I did half a year ago, right? I did not work with the Python before, but ChatGPT likes Python, many examples probably. So uh, what we do, we just reading and trying to read in English, so it's good, it's in English already. Import ramp, so importing ramps package. Okay, good. Import requests, importing request package. Okay, then next URL equals, and in quotes we have the URL, we copy it from the uh, browser where we can see these exchange rates. We have the next line, currencies equals like square brackets USD, CAD, GBP, Euro. So this is the currencies we've selected when describe the task for the ChatGPT. Then we have class currency status bar up. So this is we named just like status bar up, so it renamed it, right? And ramps up. So ramps up we are using, and in this way we are extending the ramps up class that is copied from the ramps package, so imported. We define in the init function that it means super means that we call in the function, the constructor, the init function from the parent class, so from the ramps up, and we init it with the text fetching that we can see, right? We can see, and we add in the menu items, and they are here, right? But they are not clickable. So okay, so let's do this way. We just write here with the comment. I just added the comment to do add the clickability, add the option, add the ability to select another active menu item, another active currency. Okay, so let's copy the comment here. Okay, update every hour. Okay, good. So we can see like update rates. That's the function, update rates. Response request get URL. So it really like just English def. So defining update rates function, update like where we can get the self object, and something like non, I don't understand why, it makes no sense, I think, but okay, we're just reading. Try response equals request get URL. And we remember that URL, this is the URL, we get URL. We do the same with the script that we do with the browser ourselves. So if we follow the browser and getting the data from the URL, we just copy paste it, enter, and see their data. The same way this data is seen here in the response variable. And also here the response variable is converting from the JSON format into data into JSON format. So it's in the JSON format as a string and it's converting as an object. So, and we print in fetched data the rates. We print in the rates. Here we defining the rates object with the with the loop in the currencies we already defined here. So, and we add them as an object. We create them as an object rates, which we print here. So here is this object, and this is correct. This works, right? We can see it's printed Canadian dollar, pound, USD, euro. So, and then also we are changing the menu title, and it seems for me correct, with the like self menu. So this is the self menu and so on. The self we're changing with the currency rate. So this is okay. Here we added what we need to do. Also we need to see here change fetching into current selected currency. So show in the title of the system tray the selected or active currency with its rate. What I do now, because we have some changes and there are more than one, there are two changes. We just copy this script, I save it with the Command S, and it doesn't work somehow. I don't understand why it's so lagging. But anyway, maybe because I'm recording the screen, and I copy to ChatGPT and write the next. Implement the changes written in the comments with the to do. And I show the script, and I escape the script with this format of three quotes, like back quotes, like slash quotes. I don't know how to call them. This is typical for the format of Markdown, and ChatGPT it understands. Or you can use any kind of like triple, like dashes or something, to split the meaning of where is the code and where is something else. And maybe even you don't need to do this because it can understand very well what is code and what is not. So now it should produce the code from these instructions with the code I've given, not with the code it wrote written. It has written like few messages before. This was my understanding how to communicate with ChatGPT, but it does not mean that this the same way it will respond, because we are learning each other. Not only we are learning ChatGPT, but with the context ChatGPT learning us. So I can see these changes already. I can see set active currency, and okay, let's see. Let's run it. I think we need to move it like here. So Python currency and fetching USD. Okay. So somehow failed to fetch currency rates 0. Okay, we copied this one. We copied like only 2 lines of code. I don't really want to send a lot of information to copy, so because it takes some time and we need to optimize it, right? We want to optimize and find the correct and very strict path to the source of truth. So this is why we need to spend less, but with a more effect right? So I try to send as least as possible information to ChatGPT. Of course, and of course, it's usually um, writes the same instructions, what to install, and so on and so on. Let's see what changed. Yeah. So we see this set activity set, and yeah, something's changed here, but okay. Let's see how it works. Yeah, it shows error, the another error, and maybe I really hope this one is the last one before it can really fix the application. It describes why it does not work, and I don't really care because I want to get the working application. It's like the client wants to get from the programmer a working application, and does not matter how it works. It should work with the certain limitations that are already described in the contract or whatever in the task, so and so on. So I can stop it because we spend a lot of energy, and also it spends a lot of energy in kilowatts. So no need to write us the extra information. Um, okay, let's do this. Fail to fetch currency rate. So it's so sad. It's so sad. The first time uh, in the public, I should accept that it do not work because and I don't understand why, because I have a Ukrainian version. I mean, what I asked it in Ukrainian, and you can see also on the channel. But if you can use the subtitles of Ukrainian version, it's very similar to this one, and it works. So the first time we tried to fix this code ourselves, so with myself, I will try to fix it and see where it go. I will show you something interesting what can work here. It's like debugger. This is the very powerful tool that I can run. I need to stop this application first. I can run this Python script and walk through every step the application go through, and see their current state on every step of this application. So for example, let's see, I just click here on this line at the left side of the number of the row. I just click here and run Python debugger, Python file, and it should work probably. I'm not so sure. Yeah, it's working good. Sometimes debuggers are not working. Okay, so what I see, I'm here and I can use this tool. For example, I have it here, this tool, but somehow you can move it, right? I can move it here, for example. So I can go to the next line, active currency, and I can watch for this self, for example, and in self I have active currency, name, title, template, and so on, menu. So here we have menu, we have update rates. So we go into update rates, and if we want to go inside the function, we need to click this. And we go to update rates, next line, so response. And as I understand, we get the response because we can see now in the print, after the print function, the print information is printed in the console, and we see that we get the data. Also, we have this rates. Now we have rates variable, and we see all this data, and it works, right? So we go to the next step, and in the next step we go through the loop of all of these updated currencies, so only 4, and set the currency Okay. Aha. And here maybe rate. Yeah, rate is correct. So self-currency rates, currency equals rate. Okay, self-currency rates. Let's see, self-currency rates. And now we see that these dashes that were on this in this menu are changing with the real values. Okay, and we go into the exception. Yeah, an exception is this is the error exception. We can see what is the exception is for, right? Usually we see the exception text, the message. Okay, because I am new to also as you to the Python. Usually it's message, but maybe not. Maybe get message. Ah, in Python we have another format. No, and in here like mapping key not found. Okay, we can see, and probably maybe we need to do this. I know that sometimes it works like this. So this is the error. Let's see if it's is it solution. And no, it wasn't it wasn't a solution. Okay, then we go into debugging one more time. We know where the error occurs. Here is self menu index, so we need to find self menu and index. Index is 0, so we should see the index 0, and we don't see index 0 here, right? That's true, we don't see. We see the items like USD, like menu item, and it has the special just name property key. So, and index is completely not what we want, and probably the rate is. So where is rate? Rate, no, not rate, but yeah, here in menu. So we can try to find the proper way with the watch. Self menu index is undefined, or key error. There is no such a key. But index menu currency and plus, or in uh, in Python we can use like this currency, currency, and with the currency what we had there like this. Yeah, and you see we have the menu item defined like this. So it uses the incorrect pointing of the menu variable. There is no such an index, no 0, but there is currency with this double dots and yeah, I just stop it and try to find where is. Yeah, we create the navigation. Yeah, okay. We create Ram's menu item in self menu. And here we use the self menu and index. To me, it seems like it should be an array, and I don't really understand in why self menu is changed, because the code for me looks very strict and correct. And if yeah, it should be like, okay, let's see. Here we stop it for now. Let's stop it. Here I have self menu, and let's see after this definition, what we have? Self menu or not? So self menu, here we have with the index 0, for example, not found. Okay, instead of currency, we can use, we know that we can change it for GBP. And we have menu item. So it's completely wrong, really, what I can see this here. Because for me it's insane, really, something really wrong with this. It is array. This is how the array described, and somehow ramps breaking this, or I don't know why the menu is not an array. For example, we can do like this and see if it can work. We can do just append function, so to add to array one by one all of these items, right? And here in this editor, what you can really do is, this is a very nice tool. I just show you. I just copied all of these lines, and in popular editors you can do this. Yeah, and I go here at the beginning, and I am using command option and arrow up to select the positions I would like multi-edit. So I write here self menu append, and I use then command arrow next or arrow right, just to add new. Okay, now there is comma. We need to delete comma at 1, and we see that at the last one there was no comma, so we do like this. And let's try to see if it works this way. We need to comment out this one, so I select and comment out. I did it with shift down to select and command slash to comment out. So currency rates, currency for currency. Okay, so let's see how it works now, because it's so insane for me. Exception has occurred. Attribute menu object has no attribute append. Wow, why? Oh. Okay, I understand. I understand now. The issue that the menu is defined here in ramps up. With the F12, I can go to the source code of the RAM function and see that the menu defined here, but this is the underscore menu. I don't really know what. Okay, let's see. Oh, we can find out that this menu is defined as an object, and this is why. Yeah, and here we have def and here we have also a def menu as function. So it's so this is the function in it's not a it's not. Okay, so this is so bizarre how it works. And why this works? Because we have so many different scripts published on the internet, and not all of them working, and probably most of them taken by the ChatGPT are taken from the Stack Overflow or similar forums where people share their scripts with the mistakes, asking for help. And so this is maybe this is the way how we've got this non-working code. So okay, what we do, we really just do this in the very simple way. We just debugged. So I debugged. I've seen what, and I analyzed that this is not the array. This is somehow an object, and I just delete this self-currency rates on the very beginning on the init function, just to define all of these items with the proper names of the currency that I can get from this variable. So I can get by index, right? And then I expect that it should work just by this very simple change or fix. Let's see. Yeah, and this working. This is working. And the problem that also I found in Ukrainian lecture that we have quit button twice, and somehow I could not find out how to disable all of them. Yeah, how to disable the only one, this one. Okay, I can comment it out and comment this out. Yeah, and let's see what we've got. We've got quit, the only one quit, right? What if we add none one more time? Because probably none is for divider, but let's see. So I don't know how to get rid of this quit, but we know how to use it now. Divider, quit function, and so we select cut, so Canadian dollar, and it works. We select euro, and it works. So this is a complete working application without 100 compiling or generated by ChatGPT, but 99% generated by ChatGPT and debugged by me and fixed by me, right? Okay, so no problem, we have this application, we can use this information already for us as an information, not the data, but information to earn some money probably, right? Or just to share with you as a very practical case of making simple application and trying to convert data into information on the very consistent basic. Yeah, and this application is running. Let's go back to our next step in this course, and this is the home. I think this is the home work. And first, we need to understand what tools are needed for the learning. Of course, the most important tool for the learning you need to have is the mind and the head and mind. And really, I understand that some people, of course, if they have a background in the IT, I mean programming development, software development, they can easily just watch these videos and understand everything. Most like 90% will be the same, for they already know the information, but this 5% of the new information, how to use ChatGPT with the development and so on, will be very useful. Even for them. But for those who are not so familiar with this programming stuff, then we probably need to use a computer. So because this course is not for the mobile phones, right? So buy a computer. Or if you're a kid and you really want to continue this course and learn to code with ChatGPT, because it's faster than ever before to code. As you can see, one application in few minutes. So ask your parents to buy you a very simple laptop or something to code, to learn this course with the coding in the PC. Better Mac because it has less bugs than Windows, or some kind other, maybe by installing Linux. Debian or Ubuntu, I don't know what you wish. And also maybe Windows, no problem. No problem with Windows. But maybe I won't be able to show you how to compile this with Windows, but I can answer on your questions in the comments. I can also follow you, guide you through some points in public videos or maybe in online streams like every week. So we will find out how to learn, but with the PC or Mac, and it's impossible for now with the laptop because you will need an environment, not only the editor but only also the environment to run the code. For simple like code in HTML with the JavaScript we've done, like day planner or family program we've done before, we can see that this is still working, right? Because this is the application like morning which we already created, so why it should not be working, right? So we just store them here. I will show you now how you can access all of this code, how can you access all of these presentations, and how you can continue by installing the tools and writing your first application with the ChatGPT or other language model by making a homework. I just show you what you need to do, how you need to do, and should so the most you will provide on your own with your own head, with your own mind, because it should be working, right? So and you can use also ChatGPT to ask any questions. So first of all, we need to understand what we can do. Yeah, first programming homework. So you need a computer with one of the following operation systems like Windows, macOS, Linux, Unix, where you can use browser, use JavaScript, and so on. Install the editor, right? So, and this is maybe looks like a data for you because it's like not so structured, right? But now on the right side you can see this is much nicer done. And also we can go to the GitLab and find this information here. Here is the URL you can find in the video, in this video, or you can see this right now and just can type it or copy paste. In Mac you can make a screenshot and copy as a text from the screenshot or from the image. So here is the first course, and here you can click on Ukrainian version, on the English version. Here you can see the text, the first slide, the first programming implementing scripts in OwnLive, the previous one, and here is the second one which is not updated. And I will show you how to update this information now already described here to the server on the GitLab or GitHub, because you need it to publish your code if you would like to share it with me or with someone else to help you or just review it next time on the next video. Because or just on the weekend with the online reviews of your code, just to make some notes or answer your questions, to make you learn faster, easier, and implement the scripts in your life. So a computer with one of the following operation system, install the editor: Visual Studio, Sublime Text, Visual Studio Code, not Visual Studio, because Visual Studio is heavy, and Visual Studio Code is simple, small application. You can install Sublime Text, IntelliJ IDEA. All of these URLs will be here very soon and accessible to you. So go to the repository and download it here, from here, right? So first of all, let's update the information. Here we see that we fix the currency tray, which is working and showing the euro currency. I don't really understand why is English version is not updated here. Why we see the old one. Let me check, because I can see that this is changed. So here I can see in the update that readme English version is changed, so it must be on the server. And this is the server, this is the hosting, and I am updating again, and nope, it's old. And sometimes for me this is so sad because I'm coding so okay, I need to push it. Okay, good. I just forgot this to push. Probably 99% of the programs they really work, and sometimes they are lagging. I find this lags so often, you won't believe, probably. Okay, so we go to the course in English, and it should be already updated. Yes, as you can see, this is updated version. You can see that I am not logged in. So this is the public repository. This is completely open source course. Just learn as soon as possible to implement your scripts in your life. Not the scripts of some kind of paranoid, just thinking that he is emperor and can destroy nations or whatever, you know. So let's go to the next step. Install the editor. You can click, select Visual Studio Code, Sublime. Maybe you can just ask the ChatGPT what kind of editor better for you, or you Google it, or Yahoo it, whatever, doesn't matter. So find the editor where you will edit the code. Mostly copy paste from the language model to the files and run these files. So this is for the first. The next, go to the repository and download it. So if we go to the repository, it goes in this here. We can download it. How? We can download right with the Visual Studio, and it asks open with Visual Studio. Okay, open, select as a repository destination, and so on. So just follow the instructions. It's easy. Don't, like, many people afraid of the computer that they can broke it or break it. Yeah, of course, if you're trying to nail it, yeah, but if you're trying to code, so that's probably no. Then you do really something wrong. Yeah, just read what ChatGPT writes for you in the responses and try to understand. And by reading books, you learning the life. By reading code, you learning to program your life. Yeah, how to program your life. So course script your own. Of course, with the books you do the same, but mostly people do not really precisely follow the instructions of good books. So just you can use IntelliJ IDEA here. You can download with the zip. You can just follow here. You can just go here, see the code, copy it, download it. So does not matter how you do this. So we continue with your homework if you really want to practice, study, and learn how to program your life with life as a code. So download this repository just for understanding, just to following and practicing, maybe running on your computer. If you trying to run on Linux this Python script, or and I published only English version of the system tray, but okay, let's it's not important for now, right? So just try to do this yourself on your computer, and if you do this with Windows, just comment that yeah, it's working for Windows or Linux, please do. So, create an application for a computer taskbar using ChatGPT or Gemini, for example, weather, currency exchange rates, and holidays, or something else. So, whatever is very useful for you, whatever is practicing for you. So, try to do. Okay, I'm trying to explain my way of life. I'm trying to do what I see practical for me and useful for me, for my family, for the nature, for the universe. I'm trying to find such a consensus what to do now. This is why I'm writing the video right now to share with you such a knowledge, because it's also some kind of our communication to find out where is the real source of truth. And with the computer, it's very easy to understand. But to understand this, you need to become a programmer. And I think in 2 weeks, so in like 14 videos, 14 lectures with homework, you will become a programmer. And they will be for free, mostly. Some videos probably I will share in some way. Maybe I will share another my live performances of reviewing your code, of some answers to your questions, and so on and so on. Maybe it will be with donates or something. So about the format, I am not so sure. But anyway, I'm trying to do what is effective and consensual for now for me, because I'm now living in Ukraine. This is very interesting time of war, of total corruption, of insanity what is going on. And I understand, because like 3 years ago, especially through the COVID, I just traveled the Europe without the mask, vaccination, and everything else, just because I would like to experience. I wished to experience before writing the book how we lost our freedom. So this is why also I'm sharing with you this knowledge, because you can find yourself your freedom just by understanding how scripts works in the code and how scripts works in the life. So practice if you wish, write comments. I can adapt maybe to your comments with my videos when we have time right now, right? Because I did not write all of the videos. I just write every day one video in Ukrainian and then the same video in English. So I'm trying to do this every day. And you just watch, follow, and practice, comment, communicate, and get the result on your own. Publish your application to a public repository on GitLab or GitHub or Bitbucket or whatever you wish. Share it, post a link to your repository in the comments below this video, and ask the question so I can follow your code, what you've done, and comment this in online session. Probably this will be online, like live sessions. Everything around us is transmitted as a data with the sensors, what I already described, like, right? So sound, vibrations, sight, vibration, what we sniff, also vibrations. Everything is vibration, different vibration and different vibrations. So, and only what we can use beneficially for ourselves is information, right? Yeah, it's just my point of view. You can accept it, you can, if you don't accept, or you can accept, just write in the comment, accept it, not accept it, or maybe explain why not. Thinking allow us to find connections in the data and create information to solve the problems, situations, issues we face. And of course, remember to enjoy your life through going this path, because Life is for enjoying, not for suffering. Even if you have war, bombing, and so many things, find what you can enjoy. And if you script your life in this script is implementing in your life, would you enjoy it? And what want to make it a reality? Practice. Okay, so true. I just copied. I just translated this from the Ukrainian version with the ChatGPT. I just copied, wrote him or her or it, translated, and it translated. Uh, FSOM. I don't really understand how vectors work through the different languages. Probably they share one layer of the vectors as a language connection between like understanding which English word is or Ukrainian word or whatever. So I hope this was useful for you. This was interesting, and I will be very happy that you can practice this, because without the practice, this is just entertaining, just another video on YouTube or on my website or whatever, whenever you wish. So take care, be happy, and script your own future yourself.